Hello everybody, and welcome back to Bedrock Survival with Fix. My name's Fix. We are here in my new custom biome, right exactly where we left off last time, because I want to kind of show you what the plan is going to be. Then I'm going to get busy on this part, and then we're going to get to the core sort of part of this episode. What I want to do first is I want to finish off this sort of the natural part of this wall. Now, the plan is going to be, what we're going to do is we're going to have, first we're going to have the stone and cobble come up here, and we'll do some love with some slabs and stairs and all that kind of shenanigans as well. But I want to do some of that first the stone bit, then we're going to do some of this grass and dirt stuff, mostly grass. I'll come back in with some coarse dirt later and sort of spot it around. I think this is just regular dirt. And then we're on top of this, we're going to put in another little bit of cobblestone and also some wood sort of things, because these people who live here want to keep this biome here. So they've built up this wall because this custom biome is going to be a dark and an evil dreary place. No one's going to want to live very close to this. That's why this castle is abandoned. Or maybe that happened after. We're going to have to make up some lore that's going to be really juicy and go along with that. But yeah, this is the plan. So what I'm doing is, how you can see, I'm taking down these little hills. I'm certainly not going to flatten it, but I want to make it so it's a little bit more gradual hills and fill in some of these gaps and things like that. But with it, I'm taking all of this grass and dirt and stuff like that I'm getting, and I am putting it here eventually. And then what we're going to do is we'll come back in later and we'll add in some maybe podzol and we'll dress this up and make it look beautiful. But that's not really what we're working on today. What I'm working on today is a bunch of lag. yeah, new render dragon. Anyway, what we're working on today is I am going to be working over there in what's it called? Portside? Is that what it's called? I've already forgotten. Is it called Portside? The new part of town, because right now it has a wall and it has the footprint of towers, but it doesn't actually have any towers. So that's gonna be something that I want to work on next. But first, let's do this wall first. We'll get this wall sort of at least situated in a good place where we can come back to it later, and then we'll go over and work on, well, I guess that wall over there. It's a wall of Palooza, everybody. Well, that little wall that I'm doing now, we're going to come back to that because I have something that's a little bit more pressing. Let me just fly up here just a bit and just show you. I did work out the cobblestone outer rim and the grass over top. Then we still have more, but we're going to come back to it because I really want to get into these towers. I'm kind of eyeing up episode 175 because we're getting darn close to it, and I want to make sure that whenever we come in for a world tour with our special guest, that things look a certain way and a certain level of complete, even though, Minecraft world is never truly complete. We all know how that goes, but whenever you walk into a place that you're going to feel like, okay, this is some sort of city that is relatively well done. So I started bringing up these towers, which were basically level with the roof of the wall around here. And what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take the same idea, just so it's all consistent, as what I did over on these towers. And you can see they're basically very straight, cobblestone and cracked cobblestone, and then slowly transitions up into smooth stone and stone brick. And then up at the top, I just did these little jut outs. So up here at the top, there'll be like a stair and a block and a block. They're fairly simple to do. And then windows just at the top, which is something that I've learned. I can't believe it took me forever to learn this, but I did. You don't put windows out the bottom if it's actually a defensible sort of tower, because people can just break the window and walk right in. So yeah, you put windows up a little bit higher where you can get some air in and see, and also potentially fire arrows out of them and all that kind of stuff if you need to. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good. We're going to keep the consistent flow. There's one round tower here, and there aren't any round ones over there, but I think I'm going to keep it consistent as well. And the one difference I might make is I might use spruce or dark oak, probably spruce, for a couple of these, just since they're out here, and I feel like they're newer than these. Like, these are pretty old. As we move away from the center of the city, we're getting newer and newer and newer stuff historically in this world. So I think what we'll probably end up doing is these are the oldest ones. These are going to be a little bit newer, and then eventually we're going to get way over there, and that's going to be the newest yet. So I'm going to continue on here. I just made a little flyover to get some more materials. I'm going to continue on working on this tower over here now. Oh, just barely made it. And all the rest of these are still like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's still 7 more towers to go. And then we'll work on, I guess, the top of it and hopefully come out with something fairly nice. By the way, I finished watching The Walking Dead, and I had asked a few episodes ago, what do you watch on Netflix? And, of course, I'm up to date on Mandalorian, and now that's sadly over for a whole year, but, and all that kind of stuff. But I am still curious. I'm still looking for a good show. I think I'm going to try The Magicians. It's on Netflix now. I want to say it was a sci-fi show, I think it was a sci-fi show. So you have to let me know, is The Magicians worth buying into? I'm kind of into longer running shows. I see this one went 4 seasons, and you know, if the characters and stuff are pretty good, if the writing's pretty good, I could get into it. So I'm gonna give it a shot, but you have to let me know, hey, should I bail? Is there something else on Netflix or you know, Amazon or something that I should watch instead? Because I do like to watch a nice long series whenever I'm on the grind in Minecraft, especially in kind of these boring parts. So I'm going to get back to The Magicians, episode 1, maybe 2, and I'll see you once I get all these towers put up here. Okay, let me know. Give me a good show to watch, would you? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I like this a lot. Man, this feels good. It's starting to feel like I'm walking around a medieval kingdom, right? Yeah, these are nice. I kind of regret not doing them a little bit earlier because I think they add so much to this place. Look at this. Oh, what is this? What is this missing for? I have no idea. Well, oh yeah, here's what we can do. Wait, I can do it. So what I'm thinking that we do here in the next couple episodes before the world tour, which is only let's see, only 2 more episodes. Yikes, only 2 more episodes. So I'd like to finish this. I'd like to finish this area right here, which is gonna be that's gonna be a grinder. You know, I'm gonna have to build, I don't even know, like 4 or 5 more houses kind of in this style right here. And then this area will be, well, except for the barracks. The barracks has some work. Got to work on the barracks for sure. But then this area would actually be somewhat complete-ish, you know, minus a lot of detailing and stuff like that. But at least the ideas are all going to be there, you know. A couple other things I would like to do, and I don't know what I'm going to get to, actually, is I would like to still work on more of this cropland up there. I think that'd be kind of fun to have sort of crops leading right up to the walls. I can see that idea would be really. I think it just looked nice. You know, just look nice in the place and really make this look a lot more finished, a lot more polished of a product. Out here, I'd love to add some ships. I think at this point that's fair to say that that's not going to happen this 25 episode block. Eventually we'll get to adding some ships out there. Ships are not that terrible to build. They take some time, but everything in survival Minecraft takes some time. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. I have to finish one thing. I absolutely have to finish. I have to finish this village. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start there next episode because it's very half done. Let's just go over there and just take a little look at it. Now, I'd like to work on that custom biome over there. That's probably going to be a next 25 episode block sort of situation. But here, if you walk down through here, it's nice. It feels good. You know, you walk down through here, you see the pillagers just standing there waiting to murder you. Freaking, you know, I should have name tagged him and kept him. But yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, look, unfinished trees. It's just the village. It's close. It's close, but it needs to be polished. It needs to be polished up and just sort of completed, you know, so it looks like a fully fleshed out little area. So I think we'll work on this next. You know, I got some good comments of what to name this village. So maybe for the question or comment of the day, why don't we head back over to the book, grab the book, and I will find the comment of what I want to name this village. Sounds like a good plan. I got some good suggestions. I got lots of good suggestions. Ethan Miller and Shadowcat Gaming, Crash. Who else put a few? Yeah, a few other that I can't think of right at this moment. Zane, I think. But I think the one I'm going to go with here is from MOC Ardor, a patron of mine. Simmons Grove, Shady Grove, or Night Haven. I really like Shady Grove. I just feel like Shady Grove is just perfect. I mean, let's fly back to this area. And this way, while we fly, we can just take a little look at the world and just see the progress that's coming along, you know? Every once in a while, it's funny. Every once in a while I forget that this mountain isn't done, like this right here. I'm just so used to seeing it that way. It's been that way for so very long. I just kind of forget. So yeah, I think we're gonna call this area Shady Grove. I think that's really cool, and it's fitting. You know, I really tried to make this area a super little shady place. Look at how cool it is, especially from the top, right? I think it's just really interesting. But I think next episode, we're going to work here on Shady Grove, and maybe we even keep these cows somewhere. It might be kind of fun. I want to get, I want to get rid of all the grass. There's so many things I want to do. We're going to do that all in good time. But thank you so much for watching and spending part of your day with me. I really do appreciate it very much, and I will see you all in the next episode from Bedrock Survival with Fix. Have a great day. Love you all. Bye, everybody.